you guys ever wonder who makes a lot of the cases in, you know, your favorite stores in America? Well, they're usually made in China, and they're not always made by the company that's selling them in the USA. For instance, Rosewell, they usually use an OEM like LFE. We stopped by here and we were like, hey, these cases are really cool. Are they going to be available in the USA? They're like, oh yeah, Rosewell. So we've got a case here that's not even out yet. Take a look at this. Very sleek, nice design. And one thing I like about this, 360mm radiator right there in the front. Looks like there's room for a radiator in the top. It's got a side window. It's got a really nice feel to it. So that one's pretty cool. And then come on up and take a look at this one. It's only slightly bigger than like a BitPhoenix Prodigy, but it is micro ATX, and it has the motherboard tray that's mounted horizontally. So it's right there. You put all your components like that. Room for huge graphics cards, room for water cooling, and Rosewell is going to be carrying this one as well. So look forward to these coming soon. These are probably secrets. Probably secrets. We found the TJ12. It's essentially the Borg. Check out this thing. It's massive and it's extremely heavy. You can fit any size motherboard, pretty much any size motherboard you can think of. Look at all the mounting options for water cooling. I mean, you could just mount water cooling for days. And then underneath here, we've got 180mm fans. 4 of those can be mounted in here. They also have a 180mm water cooling unit. You could put one of those down here. So pretty crazy there. Okay, look down here at the top. Everything's mounted up here. We have hot swap bays here, 3 of those. Behind this plate right here, there's more options for mounting, you know, SSDs, 2.5-inch drives. It's just an insane amount of stuff. There's your power supply, and yeah, lots of expandability. Like 1 million brackets here, 1 million. All right, the other thing I guess we could show you guys, this is like pretty much, they like just got this ready in time for Computex, so it's not the final version. You know, there's a few dings and scratches on this one. They're going to be adding a few things to it. Like right over here, there's like a 5 1/4 area. That could be a hard drive cage, who knows? So you guys can let them know what you like. One other thing I want to point out. Up here, we've got another radiator spot. There's just so much expandability as far as water cooling goes. And then right here, check this out. They're channeling the airflow. So the air comes in from the bottom. And when you have the airflow channeled like this, it speeds up. Just standard physics, everybody. So they're accelerating the airflow right up here to your motherboard, your components, your graphics card, and then, you know, exhaust out the top. Pretty insane. And the side panels are probably the heaviest side panels I've ever, actually they're not probably, they're definitely the heaviest side panels I have ever picked up. I can barely even lift one of these side panels. I'm gonna drop it. I can barely even lift one of these with my left hand. It's crazy talk. We've got 4 very interesting cases here from SilverStone. Now the thing about these is that they're very slim, but you can fit full-size graphics cards in there because each case comes standard with a right-angle adapter. And these are the new solid body aluminum ones that are going to be coming out. The model number on those is FTZ01. But the ones that are already available over here are the plastic ones. And again, on the inside there's a right-angle adapter for your GPU. Let's run over here, follow me. You can fit water cooling in here as well. They have a really efficient use of space. I mean, water cooling may not be the optimal way to do this, you know, but you can fit, you know, a 120mm cooler right there. Then we've got the CPU in there. Here's the right angle adapter right there. The graphics card going on there. SSD mounted down here. Just kind of craziness. But yeah, the graphics card is going to be right under here. You know what's interesting? On the other side of this graphics card, they've got an additional 120mm radiator. So it's on the back side. There's a 120mm radiator on the other side of that. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, every inch is pretty much taken up, but you can do it. I really love SFX form factor power supplies. This is a gold certified power supply. The thing about this one, it's 600 watts, and the 12-volt rail it's 50 amps. So you can power a Titan Z with this tiny little power supply right here, and it's fully modular right there. So again, 50 amps on the 12-volt rail, man, and it's gold certified. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to get one of these. My only concern is heat dissipation in something this small, but I guess we'll test it out.
Okay, I just got introduced to the DS380. This is a mini ITX case that's got 8 hot swappable 3.5-inch drive bays, and it's got 4 2.5-inch solid states you can drop in here. They've actually got the ASRock Aviton-based motherboard with 12 SATA slots, so you can plug in all of this. This is like a NAS lover's dream, and it's great for small office, home office kind of stuff, or just when you need to have that much storage in one small confined space. And look at this thing. This thing is teeny. All right, so these hot swap bays actually have low-profile in-SATA cables. These are teeny tiny, and it's all hot swap bays for the 3.5-inch drives in the front. All wired in. It's actually really decent. I'm sticking my hand through the power supply slot. So what is that size? SFX power supplies. You can put maybe about 300 watts in here. It'd be fine. For NAS, it's great. All right, so we found out that you can fit a 10-inch graphics card in here, but you only have to knock out one hard drive. There's a space in the back of the hot swap bays that actually is spaced out. You can pull the fan out, pull the drive out, and you can fit a full-size graphics card into this case as well. Or 10-inch graphics card. On the front here, we've got two USB 3.0s, and we've got our audio jacks, power and reset. And this is a really snazzy lock, so now you can't turn the damn thing on. And it doesn't have a key, but it does have a locking mechanism on the side to lock your kids out, lock your neighbors out. Don't let your friends come over and play with your NAS.
Maybe like the most sleek power bank I've ever seen. So
Dude, you got to check this thing out.
Yes.
This is an Ultronic. This is a power bank. It's 3,000 milliamp hours, right?
Yep.
Okay, you can hold that. Okay.
Yep. 3,000 milliamp.
Okay. And now it's 6. It's a stackable battery bank, and you can stack this. I mean, you can stack. How many can you stack this thing? I mean, how many
can you stack
before it explodes?
Yeah.
Try like 4 to 5.
I would show
give
like
it try to 10.
So you just keep stacking these things, and the cool thing about it, so now you've got a bunch of them stacked, more power. But if someone else needs one, you could just grab them and hand them to people as they need them. Those Ninja. That's pretty awesome. Special thanks to Corsair, our sponsor here at Computex. Be sure to check out all of our coverage, including this. This is the Force LX. These SSDs are insanely affordable. They're slightly slower than SandForce-based models and other models, but they are, just a ton of capacity for almost free. So check out our coverage, or else.